I'm privileged and indeed delighted to join you today to receive the UEFA Champions League trophy here in Kenya. I guess this is the one. And I am especially pleased to note that Kenya is one of the only 5 countries selected to host the trophy this 2025 tour. On behalf of the people of Kenya, let me say that we are truly honored to host the trophy once again, especially given the tremendous and passionate support that football enjoys across our country, in villages, in towns, in cities, in farms. Indeed, many Kenyans are following with very keen interest the ongoing UEFA Championship League semi-finals, where 4 teams, Arsenal of England, battling PSG of France, and Barcelona of Spain facing Inter Milan of Italy. They are competing for a place in the finals later this month in Munich, Germany. As has been said, I am a supporter of Arsenal, and I hope they overturn the 1-0 loss to PSG this week when they meet in Paris next Wednesday, and advance to the finals to hopefully lift this trophy for the first time in the club's history. I think since I'm the last one to hold it, I am praying for my team so that this year they lift this trophy at the finals. The UEFA Championship League is one of the most competitive in the world, and I am especially pleased that this prestigious trophy, a symbol of football excellence, is in Kenya today, accompanied by one of the finest players of the world, and the world has ever produced, Karibu Sana Bastian, and team that have accompanied him, and all of you, welcome to Kenya. After listening to you, it is my hope that our young, aspiring footballers will be inspired by your dedication and discipline to build their careers and elevate Kenya's place in competitive football. I want to assure Kenyans that my administration remains committed to uplifting the standards of football in the country. We are, as we all know, a great sporting nation. Kenya is known for many things, but among the foremost is our sportsmen and women, especially in athletics and many other fields. We haven't quite done as we should in football, and I think that is why Kenyans overwhelmingly elected our new president. As I told you before, you have the huge burden on your shoulders, responsibility and expectation of the people of Kenya that this time round we are going to take our football to the league of our athletics. And as I committed to you then, let me repeat it again, the government of Kenya and myself in person will support you and support the football fraternity. In fact, to demonstrate my commitment to this, we are building the first ever football-only stadium right here in Jamhuri. A stadium that is going to be ready end of this year. And we are investing close to 35 billion shillings to build that stadium. And the good news is that we are not borrowing money to build that stadium. We are using our own resources, innovatively put together through financial engineering to make sure that we don't burden our taxpayers with many things. I urge the Football Federation and all stakeholders to lead efforts in revitalizing the sport, from nurturing grassroots talent to developing players who can compete nationally and, of course, internationally. Kenya has an abundance of football talent. What we need is continued focus, investment in talent development, and the infrastructure to support it. We have much to learn from global football powerhouses like Germany, the home of Bastian, on what it takes to remain champions on the world stage. We must also position football and sports more broadly as a viable source of income and wealth, especially for our young people. That's why the government of Kenya is implementing Talanta Hela, an initiative to monetize talent. Many young Kenyans are already benefiting from this initiative. We will also continue promoting sports tourism by supporting international sports events. The government of Kenya is doing its part, and I encourage the private sector to partner with us in expanding opportunities for Kenyans through sports. Congratulations, Kwal, for what you're doing and for supporting talent in our country. As you are all aware, we are almost concluding the refurbishment of Moi Stadium in Kasarani, and we are undertaking the final stages of contracting for Nyayo Stadium and all the other facilities as we prepare ourselves both for AFCON and for CHAN. All those CHAN will be happening later this year. AFCON will be happening in 2027. And therefore, on behalf of the government of Kenya and the people of Kenya, I thank UEFA and the team from Kwal for bringing the trophy to our fans. Many of them may never get the chance to attend a Champions League match in person. So seeing the trophy up close is truly a special moment for them.
Your Excellency, this afternoon is very special. And first of all, I want to thank you for the time. But I know the reason you have allowed this tour is because it resonates with your vision of making sure that the talent in football is properly profiled globally. And therefore, this tour adds that impetus. And Your Excellency, I want to assure you that as a ministry, we will continue to nurture and develop talent in the area of infrastructure development, as you have directed, but also the human development. Last time we were here with our under-20, you gave them a flag. Even here, Your Excellency, we have our top Harambee Stars players who have also enjoyed this tour. And they have an opportunity also to interact with the best, because Bastian, as a legend, has been able to play at various levels. And therefore, going forward, Your Excellency will also be using the opportunities with the legends to train them with our team so that they can also learn some of the tricks.
This Champions League tour is a five-country tour: Indonesia, Vietnam, South Africa, Zambia, and this is the last stop. So you'll be the last president to hold the cup. So maybe we are used to watching our teams and them giving us joy. You may be able to inspire your team that, please, as I'm holding this cup, can you be the next ones to lift it when Munich comes? So I think we are all football fans, and Heineken supports the diehard fans. Kwal has a 44% share, which is owned by the government. You're also our shareholders. And we want to assure you, Your Excellency, we are working very closely with CS Lee, and we are a company that is complying with the laws. We made profits, and we actually are paying dividends, Your Excellency. I know that's very key to you. We are paying dividends. So we are complying with the law, and we believe that the challenges we had in 2024 will be behind us. And today we have had a session with CS Mvuria and PS Elijah Mwangi, and we'll see how we can support football locally. Because Heineken is at a global level, we want to see what we can do locally. Thank you, Asante Sana, for receiving us. You're receiving it on behalf of Kenya, and really telling people we're here for sports. Asante Sana.